You don't always have to go far to experience another culture. In fact, you can enter an entire new world in the comforts of your own home. In this video, I'm going to share a few of my favorite Indian recipes that take me right back to India with just one bite. The first dish we're going to make is called aloo gobi. Here's what you'll need. Half of the head of the cauliflower, 2 potatoes, 1 onion, 1 tomato, half a cup of cilantro, 1 green chili, 3 cloves of garlic, a 1-inch piece of ginger, 2.5 teaspoons of cumin, half a teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of garam masala, 1/4 teaspoon of mango powder, coconut or sunflower oil, and salt to taste. First, you're going to chop up the onion and tomato like so. Then set them aside. Then you're going to want to chop up the potatoes and cauliflower as well and fry them up in some oil until they are a little brown. Then set those aside as well. And then you're going to grind the garlic, ginger, and chilies and water just enough that you need until you get a paste like so. Then you're going to want to heat some oil in the frying pan along with half a teaspoon of cumin. Once that's heated for about a minute, add your garlic, ginger, chili paste to the pan and saute for another minute. Next, add your chopped onions and fry them until they turn a nice golden brown. Once they do, add your chopped tomatoes and mix that up until the tomatoes are nice and soft. In a bowl, mix your turmeric, coriander, rest of your cumin, chili powder, and garam masala with a dash of water. Just enough so when you mix it all up, you get a nice thick paste. Add this paste to your pan and saute on medium heat for about 2 minutes while mixing the ingredients. Add half of the cilantro leaves, mango powder, and salt to taste to the mix. Mix that up for a minute and then add your fried potato and cauliflower and mix all that up as well. Once it's all mixed up, add 1/3 cup of water to the mix and bring it all to a boil. Once you've done that, cover it up and let it simmer for 10 minutes. The next dish is the famous tikka masala. For the marinade, you will need 1 cup of yogurt, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon of ginger powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 boneless chicken breasts cut into bite-sized pieces, 4 long skewers. In a large bowl, combine your yogurt, lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of cumin, cinnamon, cayenne, ginger, pepper, and about a teaspoon of salt. Stir in your chicken pieces and then cover and let it all sit in the fridge for 45 minutes to an hour. Once your chicken is marinated, put the pieces onto skewers like so. Once you've done that, cook them up on a grill until they are fully cooked all the way through. And for the sauce, you will need 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 clove of garlic, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce, 1 cup of cream. I use half and half. For the sauce, you're going to melt your butter on a pan, and once it's melted, saute garlic until it starts to golden. Then add 2 teaspoons of cumin, paprika, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Stir in the tomato sauce and cream. I used half and half cream. Cover it and let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. Then slide off the chicken into your pot of goodness. Stir that around for a bit. Then cover and simmer for 15 minutes. The last dish is masala stuffed okra. For the spice mix for these babies, you'll need half a teaspoon of coconut or sunflower oil, 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds. Heat the oil in a small pan over low heat until it shimmers. Add all the spices and fry until the spices turn slightly darker. I didn't have cumin seeds, so I used cumin powder, which is totally fine. Transfer the spices to a plate and let them cool down. Once they do, grind the spices to a fine powder in a spice or coffee grinder. Or if you're like me, just use a magic bullet. And for the stuffing, you'll need half a small red onion, 1 clove of garlic, coconut or sunflower oil, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and salt to taste. Oh yeah, and you're gonna need about 20 to 30 pods of okra. Fry the onion and garlic in oil in the pan over medium heat. Then you're gonna wanna add in the spice mix, turmeric, and salt into the onions. Next, wash the okra and cut off the stem ends. Then using a sharp knife, you're gonna make an incision into the okra, starting at the stem end and stopping just before the point. Make sure not to cut all the way through the okra. Now it's time to stuff the okra. Once you've done that, heat some oil in a pan over medium heat and add the stuffed okra side by side. Stuff side facing up. Cook them until the bottoms of the okra are brown. Then reduce the heat to low and cover the frying pan, venting a little. Cook for about 10 minutes until the okra are tender.
Aloo gobi is one of my favorite Indian dishes. Love it, and okra, love it as well, which is why I made it. And you know, you don't have to travel far to experience a culture, and that is what I'm showing you. Cook some international cuisine in your own home and, you know, enjoy a night in India or Morocco or Italy or wherever you want to go. Tonight, we're in India. And it's delicious.
Of course, we have some garlic naan, an essential for Indian food. I always feel the most loved when I'm fed. And I love Indian food. This is two beautiful combinations.
Am I hired?
I approve.
Yes.
I approve this Indian food.
Maybe I should start a new career. Could open up an Indian restaurant.
Hopscotch the restaurant.
Well, we are gonna finish this delicious meal, but before we go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel because you never want to miss out on any upcoming videos. And don't forget to subscribe to Sia's channel. He has an awesome channel. It's very positive. We just did a collab. It will be up on his channel on Monday, so be sure to check it out, subscribe, and we will see you later.
See you later.